Do you want your business to mean more than just sales? Join the Community Pay It Forward family absolutely free. And when you join the Community Pay It Forward family with just a basic listing, you can turn your sales into hope, support, and community caring. You give your customers a chance to support a mission they care about just by doing business with you. It is simple. It is powerful, and it starts with you. Click on the link, add your business, and let's build something beautiful together. Because with your business and Community Pay It Forward, no one needs to go it alone when we all come together.
Every car that rolls into your shop is more than just repair. It's someone's lifeline. Now, what if every repair could also be a lifeline for someone in need? When you join Community Pay It Forward, a portion of each job can help a family, veteran, or nonprofit without costing your customer anything extra. With the Shop, Click, and Pick program, your shop keeps cars running. Let's keep communities running too. No one needs to go it alone when we all come together.
Born into a real fight wasn't right. Where can she dream here? Took a hold of her life, left at night, stepping out of her fear. Bring me home, out alone.
Hey everybody, how's it going? Zach Clayton with Community Pay It Forward, Community Dare to Care, and the IMpACT channels. I welcome you to Community IMpACT. It is the second Wednesday of every month. No, it's just the second Wednesday of this month. It's not the second Wednesday of every month. But we have our great friend, really good partner of mine. He and I have been doing this show, I think I'm going to have to ask, but I think it's been around over 2 years now. We've been doing it for a while. So many variations of this show, and it's been, just been getting bigger and better and learning a heck of a lot more. I know he's got some very exciting news that he and J.W. Wilson have been teamed up for more exciting brain games. That's what I'm going to not call them because that's just wrong. But but teaching you how to learn better ways to sell to people in the community. And like I said, and I've always said this, and I truly do mean this. If you've ever had some type of brain injury, this is a program that you really ought to look into. I'm not messing around with that. It's it's $20 a month, and when it helps you relearn things, and it teaches your brain how to really concentrate. And I do a disservice to Les every week, because when I watch these videos, it's hard for me to take and look at it when it comes to sales, because the first thing I look at is oh my god, this is great for my day-to-day activities. And like I said, I know that we're doing this show on the sales aspect, but it helps me learn again. It helps me retrain my brain. And um not that this is a high bar that I had to go through over here, but I do feel a hell of a lot smarter since I've started this program. Not not in any amazing way, but it's helped me remember things. And my memory was always garbage. I tell people, I joke with people all the time, telling them, you know, I I love to plead motorcycle accident, but the truth is I wasn't that smart to begin with. Well, this is actually helping me learn and capture what I learn, not just learn and let it fly through the ear. Okay. This has been a great exercise for me. So please, if you are in an area where maybe the concentration or the memory is not quite there, give it a shot. Really give it a shot, because yes, it's based around sales, but you can use this in everyday life. Let's be honest here. Everything you do in your life, every single one of us is a salesperson. Every time you meet someone new, you're selling yourself to them. You're trying to make the best first impression. So every single one of us in some way is a salesperson. So I'm going to be bringing Les on here in a little bit, and we're going to be able to talk about that. I know a couple times over the week you guys have seen the show that I did last week. We, of course, had to do it on Thursday because I took a momentous job on, and I was thinking I was going to be able to do it, and boy, was it harder than I thought. Learning that old English was just not speaking like our forefathers wasn't as easy as I thought it was. So, but last week I dictated the Declaration of Independence without adding my opinions, without adding my views, without adding any of that. All I wanted to do was dictate the Declaration of Independence, and we were able to give a brief synopsis of what we had just read. So, it kind of explained in modern English, because once again, it was in Old English and they spoke. It doesn't, even though you look at it, it doesn't look all that much different. Boy, it's a lot different. So, but, and I made mention last week when I was doing this that we're going to do the same thing with the Constitution. I realized how valuable it was for me personally to read word for word that document. I realized just how much I learned in the reading of that document. I realized how much it made me think about things just by knowing that document. Here's one example. And this is something that it's embarrassing a little bit to admit it, but caught me by surprise. George Washington did not sign the Declaration of Independence. I thought he did. For my entire life, I thought he did. He did not sign the Declaration of Independence. He would have signed in Virginia with all the other gentlemen who signed in Virginia, but he did he simply did not sign. So let me see here if I can pull. Well, that one's not it. But in Virginia, we had, let's see, give me just 1 second here. Connecticut. This is good radio right here, I'll tell you. All right. Well, anyway, okay, here we go. In Virginia, we had George Wythe. We had Richard Henry Lee, who is part of the, I believe this is the father um, of the Civil War's Lee. Thomas Jefferson, Benjamin Harris, Thomas Nelson Jr., Francis Lightfoot Lee, another member of that family, and Carter Braxton. No George Washington. I did not know that. I flat out did not know that. So, what we're going to do is we're going to do this with the Constitution. And I figured out when we're going to do this. And we're going to release this video, and I'm looking for partners who would like to take part in this program and read a brief part of the Constitution. And what we're going to do is we're going to play it on the 22nd of February, the 22-hour podcast. And when you join the service, you make a commitment to that document. And so we're going to explain that document, and we're going to play it a couple times throughout that show, telling people exactly what they've committed to, what they're signed up for, and help people understand it a little bit better. Again, there will be no opinions. There will be no bluster, blaster, whatever. It's going to be, we're going to read the document with a few just sections that it's just explaining what they're trying to say in modern English. We will not opinionate it. We will not say this, that, or another. No matter what our political parties are, we're just going to read the Constitution. We're going to release that on February 22nd in 2026. Speaking of, I want to send my heartfelt support, love, and thoughts to everyone affected in Texas. This is horrifying. It's horrifying, but let's be honest here. This is something that's happening way too often. Call it climate change, call it whatever you want. The truth is, these storms are happening way too often. And it's a sad, sad thing. And one of the saddest things about this, folks, is once again, we have to say it. To all of you politicians, shut your damn mouths. Unless it's to say our sympathies to the family. If there's anything we can do to help, please contact us. But if you are going to try to make a point to run your opponent into the ground, you're not needed in this situation. This is a painful situation for a lot of people. And you need to either be there for them wholly, no matter if they're Republican or Democrat, be there for them as citizens of the United States, or you, in your opinion, need to stay the hell out of the way, out of the limelight. This is not a time for you. This is a time for these families who are going through this hell so Every time we have a crisis like this, we have to go through this. Shut up. And this is the guy who says, never shut up. If your only fact is blaming it on the other party, just shut your mouth. Shut up now. You're hurting people who are hurting worse than you can imagine. If pointlessly. My soapbox moment, I will never, ever apologize for feeling this way. But I do want you to know, to everyone in Texas who's been affected by this, we send our love and our support to you. If there's anything that the Community Pay It Forward family, any of our partners can do, please contact us right away. You can contact us by, yep, there we go. Nope, wrong one again. There we go. All right. You can contact us by this QR code right up here. This is my card. Okay. Just scan that card and you can get a hold of us. We do have clothing and stuff that we can ship to Texas. And we can also, start a collection if need be. We have our program which can support you and your family to rebuild. Not that we can rebuild everything, but we can do our best. We can try to help you out. You can use the green QR code to create an appointment with me, a one-on-one with me, and get back with us. So please do that, and let's get together as soon as we possibly can. If you would like to become a partner, like my good buddy Les, please go to the giving partner information and find out how you can become a partner and make a difference just by your sales and helping people out. You can join the program today by joining the giving family with the QR code right underneath that. The mission partner information is there for any of those who are out there trying to make a difference in the world. So please reach out to them. Look up that book, little booklet, little pamphlet. Find out how you can be part of what we are doing, and we can support you. All of you in Texas who are looking for a little bit of support, reach out, look up that mission partner information. If there's anything that we can do to help you out, we're here for you. If you would like to support the PAC channel, if you would like to support the program, please scan this QR code. It helps us do what we do in helping people. We are out here. We're trying very hard to just support as many people as we can. So please look that up. And let's get going. Let's see what we can do. All right, we have the man back. It scared me. I thought the Les was like going, I'm tired of hearing this guy talk. I'm going to get the hell out of here. So, but I'm going to go on ahead and bring him on now. My buddy, my great friend, wonderful partner, Mr. Les Simpson. How you doing, Les?
Great.
Uh,
See what here.
Yeah,
like,
you're
okay.
unmuted, so we're all good. We got you going. But how you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good.
That's
Yeah,
good.
I'm everything froze and I had to go out and come back in.
Yeah. What's the temperature down south there? What are you guys sitting at right now?
Who are you talking to?
You.
Oh, I'm down south. I think right now we're about 85.
Oh, really? Wow. Up here in Greeley, we're at 101.
Whoa.
Yep. Yeah, and so folks, just for
It could be 95. I haven't
yeah,
checked. But
just
wow.
to let you know, Les and I are probably 45 minutes from each other.
Right.
So
Right. Yeah.
when I say down south, I'm not talking about, down a long ways. He's just down in the greater Denver area, and we are up here in good old reality trying to survive this heat. So,
Yeah.
but so Les, you've got some exciting news that you wanted to announce. I'm gonna shut up and let you take it away and tell us what you've got going on, my friend.
Okay. Well, first off, I want to mention again, everybody is invited to join my Alignable group if you want to. Every Tuesday, I post, and I'll tell you the one I posted yesterday, and then we're going to watch it. Then I'm going to share, and we're going to watch a couple videos. But do you know, everybody says and first off, let me comment on what Zach said. Yes, this is designed around sales, but
Yeah.
the first 9 episodes is to get to know yourself and your neighbor, because everybody has the same situation they're going through constantly. And then starting 9, we go into some sales concepts that just is beyond what most people understand. In fact, one of them I'm going to illustrate tonight, and that or tell you how to illustrate it. And first off, everybody says people only buy from you when they know, like, and trust you. That's 100% true. But people have no concept how to get people to know, like, and trust them. In fact, are you aware know, like, and trust actually creates 3 different activities in the brain, which creates emotion, which says, I like you. That is what know, like, and trust is about. Now, I'm going to throw out some questions here you probably haven't thought of, but I want you to think. First off, have you ever wondered why 95% of businesses don't make it 5 years? I'm going to throw something out at you to think about. All those businesses were not able to get to the depth where clients know, like, and trust them. Why? Well, this is what I'm going to talk about, is because everybody's trying to sell everybody. Our brain will only connect with people that are like us in emotions, in desires, in fears, in all of it. And so, one of the things I want you to think about is, who is your client? In fact, I want you to go and interview 3 of your clients and ask them one question. And hopefully, if you're not comfortable with this, take the first 9 episodes. And that is, ask them, what is it that cares from my competitors? And when they say to you, well, I like your service. Okay, can you get more specific? What is about the service that you like? Let's say, well, every time I call, you're out here right away. Okay, and what does that do for you? And then they're going to go another level deep. Well, it makes so I don't hear, I can count on you. Okay, now the third level. And how does it make you feel when you see us arriving on the property? Well, it makes me feel I can trust you. I don't have to have this worry on my heart that the job isn't going to get done. Folks, you just got to the third level. And episode 9 is about going 3 levels deep. And only when the person sees that you really care about them and their feelings, then you have a client. And once you interview 3 or 4 of them and you find out it's the same type thing, now you have your ideal client. And that is the one that you have your marketer go after, or if it's you doing the marketer, you, and I'll go into one more level here, is on my previous posts, I talk about the emotional wheel. And if the person is comforted or taken fear away, then there's a certain color that your marketing should be in because that's what they're about. And so neuroscience is connecting to other people in the way they want to be connected. Now, the announcement, and let's see, how do I share screen here? I don't remember. There it is. Share screen.
Yeah,
Now,
while you're getting the screen shared up, I would like to say,
oh, you bet.
you make a wonderful point, because one of the things that I knew when I started Community Pay It Forward, this is such an easy plan. I knew everybody was going to pick it up and run with it right away. I didn't have to say a lot. I didn't have to do a lot. This was something that everybody would understand exactly what I'm trying to do. It would become, it would just take off like, like water through a sieve. It'd just be gone. And that's not the way it goes. Not at all. Not, we're still finding our way. And that was, like you said, getting through and understanding, okay, you still need to find that way to communicate with people, is something that there's been many, many times over this, 9.5 year journey. I wanted to take and just go, you know what, I'm done. But I personally, am thinking that this is something that is just too valuable. That helping other people is just so important to me. So, but so do you have it figured out there?
One of the things I want to mention in
Yeah.
reference to your comment, so many people, when they make a statement, I have passion for this, to them, unfortunately, that means I can go after it and try it. What passion really means, folks, is the ability to get through things when nothing works right. That's passion. Just exactly what Zach just talked about is passion is the ability to struggle, the ability to go forward, the ability to go backwards and make another step forward. That is passion. That's the way our brain was designed, is to take us through things we don't know how to go through. And that's what brain science is about. Okay, now let me see if I can share this thing.
I think that's a great point. Um, Everything comes with a little bit of controversy, and if you're not willing to fight through it, then you really can't. Uh, I guess it's something that wasn't that important to you. So.
Exactly. And that's why 95% of businesses don't make it 5 years. They don't have the passion behind it. They think it's going to be an easy road.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now let's see, entire screen. And hopefully this doesn't freeze everything. Now, I have a question for you, Zach.
Yeah.
Is it easier for me to share this thing or you just go to it?
If you wanna take and send me a private chat and send me the link, I can probably do that.
Okay,
That
because
would be
there's two different ones, but I'm
okay.
having so much trouble freezing here. Okay, now it finally went to the entire screen. Let's see. Entire.
Make sure that you put on the sound, the toggle, which is right below the picture.
Yeah,
Share with sound.
got that.
Okay.
Okay, Chrome tab, window, but nothing's coming up. Okay, share entire screen. Let's try this. And then I got two videos. One is 4 minutes and one is 7 minutes. And then
Okay.
I'll explain before I go here.
Wow.
Let's see, it didn't work. Okay, stopped. Okay, now I'll be able to go to any one of these. Okay, now I'll tell you what I'm going to be sharing. Learning Code Institute, and I started mentioning this last time, but these videos are much more detailed. We haven't endorsed a platform, first off, that replaces Zoom. And I'm going to show you a 7-minute video now of how it replaces Zoom. And then I'll give you more details. Let's see, which one is it? Let's see, this one. And so let's see if this works. This is a 7-minute video. And I want you to think through this, how creative you could be using these tools on your next meeting.
Okay. Whoop.
Let's see. Now you can see this, right? As soon as it comes up. Right now it's a blank screen. It takes a minute to come up.
Is that it?
It's nothing's come up yet. It's white screen. It takes a minute.
Unresponsive.
Yeah, that good. You saw that. So it'll come up here in a second.
Yeah, I would almost share it with us because we're rebroadcasting.
Okay, now your voice is disappearing. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here.
Can you copy and paste this link? Oh, no, there we go. There we go. Okay, now watch this and think how creative you can be.
Okay, you'll have to press play. I didn't hear what.
Hello, welcome to Be Connected. My name's David Dobbs. I'm the Chief Content Officer over here. And in this short video, we're going to walk you through a demo and show you some of our most popular tools and functions of Be Connected. Let's get started. Make sure you take a moment to download our mobile app. It's available on the Google Play or the Apple App Store. As I do this demo, keep in mind that the computer screen and mobile screen both have a honeycomb, and that is how you're going to navigate to the tools that you see in this demo. It's the same for both. If you want a more in-depth tutorial, click on How to Use Be Connected. It will take you to our Learning Center. Select the tool that you want to learn about, click the button, and there will be videos there you can watch for more in-depth training on how each tool works. Joining a virtual meeting is simple. Click on Virtual Meetings on the honeycomb, add in either your room name or somebody else's room name, and click Join. Once you do, you can either log in as a guest or log in as a host, and you're ready to go. You can also go live using the Be Connected mobile app. Just follow the same instructions that you just watched, click a button, and you're live. Be Connected is very exciting because we have up to 5 themes and up to 15 call to actions that you can change and brand however you want, and we're going to show you how that works right now. Here is a computer view of a custom sidebar over here that is branded. Now you can see this one is a fitness example, like a fitness coach selling diet and supplements. And the cool thing is you can change that background, you can change all the pictures, you can change the button colors, but most importantly, you can change the link, the website link where you want those buttons to go to, and it can go to any website that you want. But here's where it gets really good, is we have up to 5 different themes that you can get and have up to 15 call to actions. So you can actually move them in and out as you're doing a webinar live. And I know you've never seen that before. Here's another example of Patriot-owned businesses, a business that's in partnership with Be Connected. And they have a lot of things like American flag and veterans and things like that as their logo. So it would be branded to look like their business look and feel. And let's just give you some other ideas of what you can do. Here's another one. Here's like a beauty example. We have people that go live and actually sell products live. A woman could be putting stuff on her face and her lips and her eyes and saying, hey, click over there and buy it right now. And people are actually making sales in real time. Tremendous way to use the platform. Here's a travel example. You can see that Caribbean blue water. It makes you just want to pack your bags and go somewhere. And let's give you one other example here for influencers or like chambers of commerce. They can actually put sponsors on that sidebar right there. And when they put the sponsors there, they can sell them for whatever money they want and keep all the money that comes in from that. Or let's say it's a chamber of commerce and they just want to have 5 sidebars set up and just showcase all their businesses. You can do that as well. So the greatest thing is on these sidebars is you can have them all for one business if you want, or you can have multiple different things that you want to move in and out. Or let's say you do something during the day and at night you do something else. Well, that's easy because you could have those sidebars already preset. And remember, people click on those bars. Now let me show you what happens when that does that. So for example, if I go to what we call PLB here, Patriot-owned businesses, let's say someone wanted to click and see their website. Here's the best part about it, is it is actually opened up in a brand new tab. Now what happens is after I close my webinar down, this tab is still open on that person's computer so they can go back and take action even after the webinar's over. Now where it gets exciting is I didn't have to put that in some chat bubble or have someone have to try to find it. It's so easy to go point at that bar right there and say, see that button? Click on it right now. So you will watch your conversions skyrocket just by making easier call to actions. This is how it looks on a mobile phone when you start moving in and out of your themes or clicking on a website and then going back in your themes to move in and out of them again. Now let's show you some other unique features that Be Connected has put into their virtual meetings that have really changed the game. Okay, so first thing is if you scroll down, a little bar will pop up. And one of the things your people on the webinar can do, the audience, they can leave feedback. Now you can turn this on or off, but let's say I'm having an exciting day and I want people to give thumbs up. They can do a thumbs up or a hand clap, or they could do a laugh track, or they could do oohs or ahs, and they can even leave crickets if you tell a bad joke, so that's a lot of fun. Now, something that's also very exciting here is if you click the 3 little dots, you can do transcriptions, and you can turn transcriptions on and get a transcript of everything that was said in your virtual meeting. Now, that can come in handy, but it gets better because you can also, when you do that, turn on subtitles, and when you do that, there's over 100 languages that your audience can select. So let's say I have someone that speaks Spanish and another person that speaks Korean on my live meeting. Well, the Spanish person can choose to read subtitles in Spanish, and the Korean can choose to read it in Korean, even though I'm speaking English. So this really changes the game when it comes to international audiences being able to do that. You're also able to do breakout rooms as well. Now, one other feature I like is you can share your screen just like almost every other live meeting out there. But let's say you want to share a video. And if I pull up YouTube, there's a lot of YouTube stuff I may not want to show, the sidebar and things like that. Now, if you look, this example is the sidebar is an example of, let's say, a real estate agent. Maybe they want to show an open house. Well, they might not want to show YouTube. So they can come here and hit 3 dots and they will click share video and paste the video right here. Now, what it's going to do, it's automatically going to mute out the audience and play, but it's going to play inside this frame. so they can have a call to action right on the sidebar so people can click on that call to action. So maybe they have a make an offer button, and as people are watching this video inside this frame, they can click on that and make an offer. So let's show you how that works. Other key features to consider, it has admin controls where you could pin certain people to the screen, mute other people, a lot of different admin controls here. You can have up to 1,000 seats for people to attend depending on what package that you choose. You also have the way to do a webinar or a meeting, and you can have unlimited storage for your recordings, and your videos will record as an MP4, the same format you need to, let's say, upload it to YouTube or to put it in a video editor. Now let's show you how to access the main dash from the home screen. You're going to click on social media in the Hive.
I don't know what happened there. This is going to go on ahead and try to get this rebooted. And you're still on mute, Les.
Unmute.
There we go. There we go.
Okay. Were you able to hear that?
Yes, I was able to hear it. Yeah.
Okay.
And if you just want in the private chat to send me the link, I can add that video to the description of
Sure.
the show. That way people don't have. That way we can people can watch it from there.
Sure.
So, and then what we can do right now, if you send me the other video, I can control that, and we'll get the other 4-minute video out, and we'll discuss this.
Okay.
First off, that's from Be Connected, correct?
Right.
Okay.
Is that, would it be better for me to share the screen or just send you the link?
I think it'd probably be better to send me the link. We're having a play me my voice over my voice problem. I don't know what was going on there, but so yeah, if you can just send me the link in the private chat, I'll go on ahead and start it from here.
Okay, let me try. Make sure I don't lose everything.
So once again, while Les is doing this, I'm going to go on ahead and I'm going to show you a video from a really, really good friend of ours and somebody who helps me with everything that we do. This is a video from Mr. Z. When we get back, we'll watch one more video with Les and talk a little bit more about what we've got going on.
Hello world, my name is Z, or you can call me Mr. Z. I am a web developer, and I am also a consultant at Z World Webs. My one goal is to develop custom websites that are specifically catered to your organization's needs. I completely understand that building a website is an exhilarating, exciting, and significant step in connecting with your audience. Your organization has Z potential to make a meaningful impact, whether it's supporting animal rights, advocating for equality, combating human trafficking, or honoring the brave individuals who have served our country. Your mission is too important to be held back by the challenges a website can present. And I am here to ensure that your website works for you, not against you. Whether it's maintaining, developing, or redeveloping a custom website that is specifically catered to your needs. And with that being said, I would be more than delighted to learn more about your organization and, of course, develop a website Z World
Okay, Les. I don't see it yet. The private chat should be right above your head on the bottom of the screen, on the very bottom where you see both of our boxes there.
Oh, okay.
All right, there we go. There we go.
Listen on stage. Private chat. Oh, okay. No wonder I couldn't find it. Okay.
So once again, we're here with our great friend Les Simpson, and we will be watching this one's 4-minute video, right, Les?
Yep.
Okay, let's see if we can get this going here. There we go. Now let me share it.
Yeah, this is about the business opportunity.
All right, sounds good. So here we go. One more video for you, and then we'll be back and we'll finish it out with Les Simpson.
Introducing the Be Connected P3 system, the professional presentation platform, a one-of-a-kind system that has solved the biggest problem of live streaming in the direct sales and affiliate marketing industry. Typically what happens in those companies is a company leader will go live to present their products and opportunity. And all of the reps in the field invite prospects to watch the leader do all the telling, selling, and explaining for them. This generally works because a good leader can get that prospect excited to take action, but here comes a major problem. Every rep that invited someone to the webinar wants credit for the sale or sign up. So this prevents the leader from really closing them there. Instead, a leader has to say the dreaded words, "Get back to the person that invited you." This is where conversions drop like a rock. A lot of the field just post the event on their socials and they don't even know who attended. Also, a lot of reps hate rejection and don't like following up for fear they will hear the word no. So, in theory, without being able to close instantly on the webinar, sales are lost. Now, the good news is Be Connected has fixed this 2 ways. The first way is our live streaming platform has the ability to put up images and live call to action buttons on a sidebar that stays active while the company is doing the presentation. All prospects can see them, and they aren't hiding down in a chat box they can't find. The second way is the innovation of the P3 system. Now, when a rep goes to invite someone to a company webinar, they go into our platform and put in their company affiliate ID or username. Then our system gives them a custom invitation link for the live stream webinar to send to their prospects. What this does is change the links on the sidebar to their links. Every rep that does this, all their prospects, if they click on a link, will go to the rep site where they will be credited for the sale or sign up. Every rep can be out there using their personalized invitation link to invite people. Now, the leader doing the webinar can actually close prospects while they are hot and get to say, click on the button to join right now or buy this product right now, knowing all the reps will be getting credit for this. No more losing conversions. The P3 system is a game changer for your company. Try it out today.
All businesses have essential tools for being able to run smoothly. We offer the Be Connected Core 4 tools, which include our groups, marketing, but without the ads, distractions, or platform rules to bring in potential clients. Calendar, to book appointments, discovery calls, and team meetings. Virtual conferencing, to take potential clients and create an environment to build rapport for the sales CRM. To track leads, automate emails, follow up, and ultimately close deals. The Be Connected platform has it all in one, so it is that simple. Now, what if you could brand this software platform as your own? You can have all of this, but with your brand identity. It will be available on the desktop as well as mobile app and with global reach. Welcome to white labeling powered by Be Connected. You take proven, powerful software that's already built, tested, and working, and brand it as your own. Have your community be on your platform. Build your own membership, charge what you want, and build recurring income. Your branded software platform is not a one-time purchase. You're creating monthly cash flow from tools that are needed to run their business. This can all be possible with white labeling with Be Connected. As an authorized reseller of the platform, here's what we are offering. We can help you launch your own branded software platform. Your logo, your colors, your mobile app on iPhone and Android, and a complete backend ready to go. This is the way to launch a software business, made simple. Then imagine opening your phone and seeing monthly payments rolling in. From software that's branded as yours. If you're ready to scale above and beyond, find out more by filling out this form, and let's get your brand platform live with white labeling, powered by Be Connected.
Okay. Just tell everybody that this is a business opportunity for network marketers and business leaders, business coaches for $5,000 licensing and an upfront fee um, can provide to their members and with let's see, with 500 members, they're making $500,000 a year. With 100 members, they can be making 100,000 for making 100,000 about 70,000 a year. So we will be discussing this more next month when we get back on with less. Hopefully, we've got the internet will get better for us next month, and so we do apologize for and we will carry this on. You know what? I may try to get Les back on again next week just to talk about this. So, and see if we can continue it next week. So, but for now, I want to thank you for joining us on Community Impact, and we will talk to you next week. Like I said, I'm gonna try to bring Les back on next week so we can go through this again without all the video issues. So, but we'll get going on this. So, please remember, everyone, that look, we're in this together. Okay, let's stop the nonsense. Let's stop all this crap. And let's take care of each other, okay? Uh, this is ridiculous that we're turning every tragedy into a way to lift ourselves, and politically it's just gotten sick. It's gotten really disgusting. Okay? I don't care if you don't like the other person, you don't like the other side. Republicans didn't cause this. Democrats did not cause this. And the families that have lost people, they don't give a shit whose side you're on. They just know they need comfort. They need someone to step up and help them get through this loss. And it really doesn't matter which side you're on. So let's pull our heads out of our butts right now. And if all you're going to say is, if all you're going to do is blame, I recant my statement about never shut up. Because if all you're going to do is blame, shut up. Just simply shut up. support people. It's what we're here to do. If you would like to talk to me, please contact me and get on my calendar by using the green QR code right up there in the corner. The green QR code is the best way to get on my calendar. My digital business card is the other one, the white with the green dots. You can get on my calendar. Again, we're going to try to get Les back on maybe next week. Who knows if he and I can get together sometime throughout the week, maybe we can record it and I can play it a little bit later on and make an amendment to this show and add more in there. We could really use your support. Please, if you can help us continue, please scan this QR code, donate where you can, volunteer where you can. We need your help to continue to move forward. We're going through a lot of changes. We're going through a lot of things that we need specific people who have specific talents who can help us out. Because this is not a one person job. Folks, we're here to help everyone. We're here to help everyone, and we need your help to do that. Please make sure you love somebody out there because somebody out here loves you. Thank you for joining us today on Community Impact. Very sorry about all the problems. Technology is wonderful until it sucks. Please remember please remember that if you're not helping someone, you're hurting everyone. No one needs to go it alone when we all come together. If you got extra clothes, you know what? Believe it or not, if you got that extra hoodie, it could really keep somebody from being sunburned. If you've got extra food, give it to somebody in the community who needs your help. We'll talk to you soon. Thank you. Goodbye.